Doctor Doom's master plan for Avengers, Doomsday and Secret Wars is already underway, and it hinges on a baby. If you've seen the mid-credit scene in Fantastic Four First Steps, you already know who I'm talking about. Franklin Richards. And Doom doesn't just want Franklin, he wants Franklin's ability to destroy and create universes. What's going on, Marvelites? In this video, I'm gonna go over 3 theories on how Doom can weaponize Franklin Richards to help him in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. We saw Franklin bring Sue back to life after her battle with Galactus. This particular moment proved Franklin's ability to revive the dead. Now, one that Doom may not even know that Franklin possesses, but one that he could certainly use to resurrect someone special, Wanda Maximoff. But why Wanda? The Scarlet Witch's fate after Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is honestly still a mystery, but Wanda has been deemed the destroyer of worlds, and I mean, we saw what she could do in Multiverse of Madness. In the comics, in particular, Secret Wars by Jonathan Hickman, Molecule Man served as quote-unquote the living battery for Doom's secret world called Battle World in Secret Wars. Molecule Man was also deemed to be a living time bomb created by the Beyonders to essentially destroy any universe when needed. So it would make the most sense to utilize a character that can do the same thing without having to introduce Molecule Man and the Beyonders in the MCU. So that leads us to basically using Wanda to be the living battery for the MCU's Battle World for Secret Wars. Now, if you're not aware, Battle World in the comics is basically bits and pieces of different realities that were destroyed and that Doom took and put them all together into one world. And Doom ruled this world as God Emperor Doom, which is most likely what we're going to end up seeing in Avengers Secret Wars. Now, the real question is how does this Doom from Earth 828 even know that a Wanda Maximoff from Earth 616 even exists? As you probably know, we had a time jump of about 4 years from when we saw baby Franklin revive Sue to that mid-credits scene. During that time, Doom could have been investigating why a cosmic entity in Galactus wanted baby Franklin. And honestly, Doom is no dummy, so he's probably been looking into these things for a long time and probably investigating that incursions and all these different things have been happening. So he wants to take matters into his own hands. Now, this could explain the post-credit scene in the Thunderbolts of why we saw the Fantastic Four heading towards Earth 616, because Doom and Franklin have made their way to Earth 616 to revive Wanda, and the Fantastic Four is going there to either stop them and alert the Avengers and new Avengers of what's happening. Now, the next theory could happen in conjunction with the Wanda Maximoff theory, or it could happen all on its own. And we can't forget about the person who's in charge of all of the timelines, and that is Loki. And if Doom wants to have access to all of the timelines, he obviously needs to access Loki at the end of time. One could argue that Doom could easily use Franklin to just take control of those universes. However, Franklin is still just a kid and may not even know that all of these universes exist. This could make sense because Doom wants to control all of the timelines because he doesn't want all of these incursions happening and his world being destroyed. So he's gonna need to get in control of all of the timelines. And there's no way he's gonna allow someone else to be in control of that. That's just not how Doom works. So he's gonna wanna be in control, which means he needs to find Loki at the end of time and either utilize Franklin to defeat him or defeat Loki himself, and then utilize Franklin to destroy some of these universes and control some of them, or just give Doom the power to be able to control all of these universes. Because there's no way Doom's gonna be able to just sit on that tree like Loki is and control these universes and do everything else at the same time. Now, this last theory just consists of Doom utilizing Franklin to create Battle World. Now, we already talked about what Battle World is. If Doom already knows that his world and universe might be headed for an incursion and he has no other way to stop it, he wants to create his own world. Again, he utilized Molecule Man to exist as a living battery to create Battle World. We could just skip all of that, just utilize Franklin to take all these bits and pieces of different universes and create Battle World. This could be how we get bits and pieces of Earth 616, and now we're gonna end up getting crossovers from the Fox X-Men universe into Secret Wars on this battle world. And ultimately, what's probably going to happen is exactly what happened at the end of Secret Wars, which is going to be Doom is going to end up getting defeated, and Franklin, with the help of Reed Richards and Molecule Man, and we could just again skip Molecule Man for this theory, and or potentially utilize Wanda if she's used as a living battery mentioned in Theory 1, that they're going to create one universe, because we know that the MCU is going to end up doing this soft reboot at the end of Secret Wars. And at the end of Secret Wars in the comics, Reed and Molecule Man and Franklin created new universes from Molecule Man and with the power of Franklin. Now, we're not going to end up creating multiple universes and timelines in the MCU, so we're going to create just one timeline, and we're going to take some of the characters that are still existing in Battle World and bring them all together into one timeline, which is how the MCU is going to get its soft reboot. What did you think of these theories? Do you have a different theory? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, make sure you hit the like button down below, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Share this video with one of your friends if you haven't already done so. And until the next video, Excelsior.